In this example, I need to simplify when I have the quantity the square root of x minus 5 all squared. Be careful with this problem. A lot of students think it's very simple. They square the first term and add it to the square of the second term. That is wrong. Please don't do that. The simplest way to do this problem is to remember what squaring means. If I have something squared, it means you multiply it by itself. So I'm just going to take the square root of x minus 5, and I'm going to multiply it by the square root of x minus 5. And now we see it written in this format. You have two binomials multiplied by each other. How do you do those? You use FOIL. So F stands for first terms. So I'm going to multiply the square root of x times the square root of x. Since both the x's are underneath the radical, you take the square root of x times x, which is x squared. Now O stands for outer. I have the square root of x times negative 5. When you have a number times a radical and the number is outside the radical, it stays outside the radical. So negative 5 times the square root of x is just negative 5 times the square root of x. Inner, again, negative 5 times the square root of x is negative 5 times the square root of x. And last, L, for last, negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. Now we've multiplied the two binomials. All we have to do is simplify this expression. Well, what is the square root of x squared? Well, the square root of x squared is x as long as x is a positive number, and in these problems we assume it is. Now I have these two middle terms, negative 5 the square root of x minus 5 the square root of x. Are these like terms? They're both square roots. Are the radicands the same? Yes. So I have negative 5 the square root of x added to negative 5 the square root of x. So negative 5 plus negative 5 is negative 10 the square root of x. And last term is plus 25. Can I combine any of these terms? No, they're all unlike terms, so that is my answer.